What it does. A Docker file is a text file that contains a set of instructions, commands, and directives used to build a Docker image.
It's a blueprint for creating a Docker image, which can then be used to deploy applications and services. Command/example. Breaking it down. Let's break down each instruction in the Docker file. 1. From. This instruction is used to specify the base image for our Docker image. In this case, we're using the official Python 3.9 image with the slim tag, which is a smaller version of the image. When you use from, Docker will download the base image from Docker Hub if it's not already available locally. 2. Workdir. This instruction sets the working directory in the container to /app. Any subsequent instructions, such as run, copy, will be executed in this directory. 3. Copy. This instruction copies files from the current directory, i.e. the directory where the Docker file is located, into the working directory in the container. In this case, we're copying the requirements. Text file. 4. Run. This instruction executes a command in the container. In this case, we're installing the dependencies specified in requirements. Text using pip. The no cache dir flag tells pip not to cache packages, which can help reduce the size of the Docker image. 5. Copy. This instruction copies the application code into the working directory in the container. 6. env. This instruction sets an environment variable in the container. In this case, we're setting the name variable to world. 7. Expose. This instruction exposes a port from the container to the host machine. In this case, we're exposing port 80. 8. CMD. This instruction specifies the default command to run when the container is launched. In this case, we're running the app. PyScript using Python. Common mistakes. Not specifying the base image correctly, which can lead to errors when building the Docker image. Not setting the working directory correctly, which can lead to files being copied to the wrong location. Not installing dependencies correctly, which can lead to errors when running the application. Not exposing the correct port, which can make the application inaccessible from outside the container. Not specifying the default command correctly, which can lead to the container not starting correctly. Try this next. Try building a Docker image using the Docker file by running the command docker build tmyimage in the directory where the Docker file is located. Then, try running the container using docker run p8080:80 myimage. Pro tip. In production, it's a good practice to use a non-root user to run the application, to improve security. You can create a new user and group in the Docker file using the run instruction, and then switch to that user using the user instruction. For example, this will ensure that the application is run with reduced privileges, which can help prevent security vulnerabilities. What it does. The from instruction in a Docker file is used to specify the base image for our Docker image. Command/example. Breaking it down. The from instruction takes an image name as an argument, which can be specified in the following formats. Image_name, this will use the latest available version of the image. Image_name tag, this will use the specified version of the image. Image_name at digest, this will use the image with the specified digest. When you use from, Docker will download the base image from Docker Hub if it's not already available locally. Common mistakes. Not specifying the base image correctly, which can lead to errors when building the Docker image. Using an outdated version of the base image, which can lead to security vulnerabilities. Try this next. Try using a different base image, such as Python 3.8 Slim, to see how it affects the build process. Pro tip. In production, it's a good practice to use a specific version of the base image, rather than the latest version, to ensure consistency and reproducibility. For example, this will ensure that the build process uses the same version of the base image every time, which can help prevent unexpected behavior. What it does. The run instruction in a Docker file is used to execute a command in the container. Command/example. Breaking it down. The run instruction takes a command as an argument, which is executed in the container using the shell. The command can be specified in the following formats. Run command, this will execute the command using the shell. Run command, arg1, arg2, this will execute the command without using the shell. When you use run, Docker will execute the command in the container and capture the output. Common mistakes. Not specifying the command correctly, which can lead to errors when building the Docker image. Not using the correct shell, which can lead to unexpected behavior. Try this next. Try using a different command, such as apt-get install, to see how it affects the build process. Pro tip. In production, it's a good practice to use the no cache dir flag with pip to prevent caching packages, which can help reduce the size of the Docker image. For example, this will ensure that the build process does not cache packages, which can help reduce the size of the Docker image. What it does. The copy instruction in a Docker file is used to copy files from the current directory into the working directory in the container. Command/example. Breaking it down. The copy instruction takes two arguments, the source file and the destination directory. The source file can be specified as a relative path or an absolute path. When you use copy, Docker will copy the file from the current directory into the working directory in the container. Common mistakes. Not specifying the source file correctly, which can lead to errors when building the Docker image. Not specifying the destination directory correctly, which can lead to files being copied to the wrong location. Try this next. Try copying a different file, such as app.py, to see how it affects the build process. Pro tip. In production, it's a good practice to use the copy instruction to copy files into the working directory in the container, rather than using the add instruction, which can help improve security. For example, this will ensure that the build process copies files into the working directory in the container, which can help improve security. What it does. The env instruction in a Docker file is used to set an environment variable in the container. Command/example. Breaking it down. The env instruction takes two arguments, the variable name and the variable value. The variable name can be specified as a string, and the variable value can be specified as a string or a number. When you use env, Docker will set the environment variable in the container. Common mistakes. Not specifying the variable name correctly, which can lead to errors when building the Docker image. Not specifying the variable value correctly, which can lead to unexpected behavior. Try this next. Try setting a different environment variable, such as db_host, to see how it affects the build process. Pro tip. In production, it's a good practice to use environment variables to configure the application, rather than hard-coding values, which can help improve flexibility and maintainability. For example, this will ensure that the application can be configured using environment variables, which can help improve flexibility and maintainability. What it does. The expose instruction in a Docker file is used to expose a port from the container to the host machine. Command/example. Breaking it down. The expose instruction takes one argument, the port number.